In 20 years you'll still be the one I'm chasing. Coffee dates every day like we're still dating. You're all mine out of this life we're making. Every word you've ever said, I hope you know I won't forget. Even on our worst days, I don't regret a thing. It's you, only you. I do whatever you want me to for you, only you. Unless all the stars and moon hang up my bed, I'll room for you. Baby, don't worry, my love ain't faded. In 20 years you'll still be the one I'm chasing. Cloudy days, little breaks wouldn't worry me, 'cause we say our I love yous before we...
Hey friends, welcome back. Happy Tuesday. How are you? We're fine. We're doing fine. It has been a nasty day outside today, from looking from the inside out. Whiteout conditions at times where you couldn't even see the neighbor or hardly the trees. I'm just so over it. Just so over it. But it's just still January, so... But haven't done too much today. Jerry's been researching a lot on the flour mill and other things, because this is the year I think we're going to try to do our furnace and air conditioner, and because it's the original and we've been here 25 years, so, and we just soon, if it, you know, if we can do it, we'll just do it. So, and we can do it. We'll need the roof done either this year or next year, and so he is doing all that stuff. And so let's see, this morning all I did was I worked on my temperature little heart squares that are right here. I got them all pinned down, ready to sew on them on the sewing machine. I was going to hand sew them, but between that mystery crochet mandala and then doing the Tetris blocks for a Christmas gift, my hands are getting used a lot, so I am just going to sew them on the machine. And all I'm doing is I'm just doing a simple blanket stitch all the way around them. Not perfect, but so that's what they're going to look like. I got 6 days done, so they will be, can you tell there was 2 days that were about the same? So I have day up through day 26, so I have to do all those yet. And tomorrow the clue comes out for the Mandala Crochet Along Clue 2. And in the Facebook group that she's hosting this on, someone mentioned about row 24 and 25. well, actually row 24. And they said, because when I was doing it, I kept thinking, well, she wanted you to double crochet 4 in the stitches in the back, and then you skipped a stitch, and then there was 4 double crochets left, but she said to only do 3. And I thought, well, that doesn't make sense, but that's what the pattern says. But so I would do 3 and I would leave one hanging on itself, basically. And then when I did the following round and put a double crochet in all the double crochets, well, someone questioned that, which I'm glad they did, and there was a mistake, and there should have been 4 and 4. And so I spent the afternoon ripping out the rows, and now they're all like they're supposed to be. So tomorrow that clue will come out. My scrappy quill along, that will come out Thursday. The group that I'm in on Facebook that does all these mysteries quilt alongs, she is doing one that I just finished up. You guys would have saw that with the blue and orange quilt. She's doing what she calls a game day, which is the Super Bowl day. And this year she's going to do red, white, and blue because it is, you know, America's 250th year and everything. And so I just got yesterday or the day before the fabric requirements. And I'm going to do the large size because my whole idea is that if I get enough of these bigger quilts, then I can have a springtime, I can have a Christmas, I can have a patriotic, I can have, you know. So that one's going to end up being 107 inches by 107 inches, which means that I need like 4.5 yards of 2 of the fabrics. I don't have 4.5 yards of anything in there. I have 3 yards, but not that. So I get paid tomorrow. So I have to go buy some fabric. I don't have to because I don't have to do it, but I really do enjoy it. And then today, because some people were asking if she's going to release clues a little earlier, she did release clue 1 today. Friday, clue 2 will come out. Saturday, clue 3 will come out. And then the following week, Friday and Saturday, clues 4 and 5. And then the game day, clue 6, will start at 9 a.m. my time, Eastern time. So, and when I saw clue 1, there's a lot of sewing. There's a lot of sewing. So, but I was looking online at fabric and everything, and I just thought, you know, I'm just going to go down to our local, because the roads and everything's not good right now, and see what she has, hoping to go down tomorrow. We do need to tomorrow go buy a few little groceries and then get some milk and stuff and some kitty food. So, but other than that, there's not too much else going on. I did get my yogurt done today, and that gallon of milk gave me 10 cups, 2 full quarts, and a pint. So I have yogurt for a while. And I just made some brownies, and they're okay. They're not ones that you'd go, ooh, those are really, really good. They're not as chocolatey, and it's the cocoa powder that we use that doesn't have that, you know, Hershey taste. It almost looks like milk chocolate brownies, but I added some chocolate chips and some caramel chips to it because he likes all that. And if I was thinking, I would have chopped up some pecans and put in there for him. So he cut, and he took the 2 corner pieces because he likes the corner pieces. And then he cut out a small piece for me, and I had a couple bites, and then I just came in here. So, but it only makes like an 8x8 pan, so it's not a lot. But other than that, and now I'm sitting here talking to you guys, so, but not much going on. Everybody is coming home from work and stuff. There was a big 20-30 car pileup in Grand Rapids on M6. It closed it down for a good 2 hours or so from the whiteout conditions and everything, and it didn't look good. It didn't look good, all the cars and semis. But other than that, this is going to be short and sweet because I am just not chatty today, I guess. Got it all out of my system yesterday, so. But I'm putting that quilt I'm making for our daughter to the side. We cannot figure out how the right angle and left angle, when you sew it, doesn't line up. No matter what we do, measurements are like they're supposed to be. But no matter how I sew it, it does not meet like the pattern says. And so it's not going to happen right away. It's set in its container against that door there. So, because I need some more fabric, because what I'm going to probably end up doing, I don't know what I'm going to end up doing. So many different things. I thought on the sides I could make it all one color, you know, but it's just the way that they got that black that comes down like this, and then that bottom triangle is supposed to make it so it looks like the continuation of that black. But when you lay it out flat like I did yesterday, it looks like it should meet, but as soon as you flip it over and pin it and you sew it, nope, there's no lining up. And no matter what I did, there was no lining up. And I have tore it apart so many times that the fabric is starting to fray. And so, and that was a lot of money we spent on material for that. So the only other option I have is take the center pieces out on the sides and just do a solid color of whatever is in the quilt, because I don't know what else, I just don't know what else to do. So for right now, it's in the back burner. So, because I don't want it to discourage me from sewing. And Jerry doesn't understand it either, because, you know, it should line up when you flip it over. If it lines up being flat when you flip it over to sew it and edges are right where they need to be, it should, but it doesn't. And the instructions don't even say. All the instructions say is you sew those pieces together up on top. This is what the dimensions should be. And then the next instructions say sew the side pieces to the center square. And then it says make 6 of this black and 6 of this black. And it doesn't say about the top and bottom, but it shows those strips there. So, I don't know. So I just walk away from it. And I will try to figure something out. So, it was just so frustrating. It still is. So in the meantime, I just will sew on the hearts whenever I come back here, and for my temperature quilt, and get that done. And it's getting late enough in the day that I won't be sewing. doesn't take long to sew around. I'm just doing a button stitch. Is that what? A blanket stitch around the hearts. So, and I'm not for sure how they're going to be sewn together. So, like how long, how wide, if I'm going to go, you know, January, February, you know, so there's 12 months this way, but it would be pretty wide if I did that, because these are 5-inch squares, so it would make it 4.5-inch squares. So might not be so bad. 10, let's see, 12 at 4.5. It might not be so bad that way. But other than that, my friends, thanks for stopping by. I hope that your day was a good day and more interesting than mine. But sometimes we need those down days, don't we? So it seems like I was going to tell you something, but I cannot remember it for the life of me. Nope, it's gone. The older I get, the worse that gets. I just so dislike that. So dislike it. But that's part of getting old, isn't it? So, thanks again, friends. See you soon.